Uh, UPS, as the tile implies, UTS is taking their sweet time with getting my RAM here. So today, I really want to take out this thing again, but not in arcade battles. Not tank battles either, because it's not a tank. Squad or not? Hey, if you want to squad up, you could. All right, I need the Discord this real quick. But to upgrade my computer, I only need one more part, and that's the RAM, which I bought a new egg. It was cheap. Um, Everything else is here in my house on my bed. Uh, Want to help me grind the Griffin Spit? I don't know what battle ram that is. I don't like high tier Brits. I could play. I want to play 4.0. That's it. But hey, not YouTube. But so oh, oh, oh god, where'd that go? Oh wait, that's where it is. Hey, War Thunder King. The stream. It says the stream is offline for you. Oh wait, I think there's just a hiccup in the internet for a second. Hey, oh, I got a message. um, Red Raven, could you make me squad leader? But as I was saying, is okay. So the RAM, it was sent out a while ago. Last night, it arrived at the UPS center. Um, so I go down there today, and because it says that they're open till whatever, and the package is gonna get here on Monday because they don't send out packages on Saturday unless they're like next day delivery or whatever. Um, um, and the place closes at like I think it's 6, maybe 5. Yeah, it was 5, and it was like 2:30 when I got up. So I was like, all right, let's go out and get the thing, so I don't have to wait till Monday. I could put it together after this stream. Um, I have my windows open because it's hot. And So we get there, and then there's a note on the door saying that they've decided to close at 2. It's just like a piece of paper. Like the workers there just decided we're done today. We're just gonna close at 2. We're not gonna notify anyone or anything. It's not like they would notify the website or anything. Apparently, I'm losing frames. I am streaming right now. Uh, what do you think? I don't know what I think. Firebrand is worst thing to ever be made for the RAF. I don't know if I could say the worst thing ever, but in game, it's pretty awful. It's 10:47 for me. It's only 5:47 for me. You never know. What if the assault on Area 51 is just like, I don't know, Russian or Chinese influencing people to get in there so they can sneak their agents in there as well. Gotta look out for that. When we're all in Nevada on the 20th of September. Look for the Russians and the Chinese. I use ground targets. Oh yeah, it gets an interceptor spawn, which is nice. It's 2:47. 2 in the morning? Vehicle BRs, we're playing 4.7, no, 4.3 UK. And hello, Thunder King. Oh yeah, you're it is 2 in the morning for you because you're in Belgium. I do have a stream delay on because my computer sucks. I am upgrading my computer so it doesn't suck anymore. But it seems UPS is sabotaging my efforts. They're probably in league with the European Canadian to take me down. Do you enjoy more plane gameplay or tanks? I play more tanks. I actually enjoy aircraft much more, or ARB more than tanks a lot. I don't play aircraft much because I'm extremely burnt out on it. Like it's just, I don't know. I've done everything, not everything, but I've played it a lot, a lot. You get 40K activity points. What does it count as? Oh, yeah, it's an interceptor, naval fighter, strike fighter. I'm pretty sure they just give it an interceptor spawn because it's a large piece of trash. Like, I got the hot box decal on there for a reason. .300 ping? I don't know if you could play it that. This plane is like It's awful. There was a dude who commented on my YouTube video saying, "No, the Firecraft is super fast. It's faster than all the other 4-point planes." It's not. It's actually kind of slower than a good amount of them. And its climb rates are kind of average. I haven't like spaded it yet, so maybe once it's spaded, it's super good. But I'm not fighting at TEC. I was making jokes. Although you never know, he could be in league with I don't know what my enemies are. Like, I don't want to start randomly hating on people for the jokes, because I kind of do, because it's hilarious to have some sort of, like, fake enemy. But some people are kind of, not necessarily delusional, but I guess sensitive to that stuff. Yeah, Foxy, you got the fire crest, too. I want to call it the fire crust, because it's a crusty plane. Fight TEC RIL. If he wants to fight me, he can come down here. I need to do some more weightlifting. I haven't like fought anyone in a long while, but God, I hate this plane. Kind of. It has no ammo. The guns expel all 600 rounds like instantly. And these Germans are just coming out of the clouds. It's kind of cool looking. I lost him. F. I couldn't save him in time. I'm sorry about that, Foxy. You give 250 cals. I don't care how fast the fire is. 250 cals is not enough. Don't worry, PG. We'll play tanks when you get here. I wonder. Wait a minute. I think I can. Let's see if I can do it. The issue is that this, despite having no damage, this engine just overheats like crazy. Yes, yes. We are gaining altitude now. Okay, let's quit weaping. Who needs wings anyways? Best bombing loadout for Voltor AAIA. I don't know. I don't have that plane. I can't tell you. But there is a chart somewhere out there that explains how many bombs kill what. I was hoping to bring out the Wally. I don't have the Wally yet. I was thinking about asking Gaijin for some more Thunderbucks, but player. Thank you, PG Noob, for the donation of 7 pens, or 7 souls. Sure, we'll play ARB with you. Can I bring the mighty M22?
You have triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Okay. Here's my ultimate goal. We land. And then we drive back. Okay, this isn't working. We're going in too deep. Okay, that didn't work at all. Well, I tried. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's go play something that's not like a trash bucket. The fire crest should be Uber. Should be an Uber. I'd have a better use. M22 at high ranks. Alright. I don't have... Oh, wait. Foxy, you got 10.8 US. No, I want the event one. I don't have... I never used the M22. You have the Wally? I don't have the Wally. Yeah, let's just load out with other things. Let's give this a helicopter. Take some more capable vehicles, so after I die in the M22, I'm not complete useless to the team. Oh, lovely, a lawnmower. See, I'd close the window, but then my room would turn into a hot box. Yeah, nice and bushed up. Play French tanks rank 4. I think I have rank 4. I could do that. Any plans to play Arma 3 in the future? I don't have Arma 3. Maybe. I thought about it. It could be fun. Play Chillin' Tanks rank 3. I think it was Chile. It was one of them South American countries. They had what were they? They were the reserve German tanks, and they had them for like years till like the 60s or 70s, and they actually used them in combat against like rebels. Oh, come on, this is the best map for. Okay, let's rush B, comrade. This is the worst map for bad memes. You're supposed to rush B, not A. Yeah, there we go. French tanks are bankruptcies on. MI for AV shouldn't exist in game. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think helicopters kind of suck. You do indeed have the Jordan flag. You, you have Armor 3, but you play alone. Well, Armor seems very interesting. I think it would run like trash on my computer. Like, I might be able to get it somewhere, but I need to upgrade it first. I have all the parts, but, you know, UPS is just refusing to give it to me because they're lazy and it's hot out today. I like how you have the name Risky. Where is my U-boat code? I want it now. I don't remember how giving out a U-boat code. Oh god, that was too close. I do have the first Arma game. Steam was giving that out a little bit ago. Oh, come on! He is back away from the F-22. That totally should have penetrated. Alright. I'll take out something of use. AAM should be banned from EC. Well, actually, you know what I really hate about enduring confrontation? Nice tank you got there. What I hate about enduring confrontation is the high tier jets ones. It's from like 6.7 to 10.0 or whatever. There's a very large range of things happening between those two. So they kind of just shove it all in there, and then I like how you have guns on the eyes. Because I always want to take out like a Kika or something, but then you get murdered by like a MiG-19. Or not MiG-19, I haven't taken out since a while. You want U-boots in the game? It would be interesting to see how if U-boats would be viable or not. Most of They gave the Firecrest intercept respawn so the enemy team doesn't have to waste their time. Will you two hurry up? That's not one. Unpopular opinion. I think the MiG-19S is better than the T2. I think that's a very... I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's just you being wrong. I don't know. I don't play top tier, so I can't say for sure, but statistically, it seems that the T2 very much outdoes the MiG-19. Alright, Red Raven, we need you to rush them. It's the only way, comrade. Go, Red Raven, go! For your country! Hoorah! Oh, I died. He's actually getting there somewhere. I don't think this is going to be a very viable tank at top tier. I'll take a helicopter. Get shot down by... Oh, he died. I unfortunately do not have the Wally to bring out. How do you play with a zoomed-in map? I press the map key when I need to look at the overview. You know, is like the hardest thing to do, I swear, is landing with a helicopter. You have a tournament at 3 p.m.? Alright, good night. Oh, God. No, don't shoot me. Just a friendly neighborhood, Oh. Oof. You guys will make an event of Area 51 to test infantry. It would be hilarious if they did do something like about Area 51. M16 time. I'll one up you. I get M16-3. Honestly, the almost got him. I think we're all dead. Subs won't be in the game because they were made to kill BBs. That's why DDs were made to then CCs were made to kill DDs, but it goes back around because BBs kill CCs. Well, I don't know. I think Gaijin has some sort of the direction they want to go is battleships. If that will work in game is up in the air. But like honestly, I don't think we're gonna get submarines till naval forces is completely fleshed out to where whatever Gaijin wants to be at the end. I'm storming it because they have the cure for furriness. Didn't Germany ban furries for like no good reason? Germans, what BR 5.3? Alright, let's go take out the 5.3 Tiger and do alright because it's not exactly, it's not too much of a change. Probably get up tiered, but it does fine at 5.7. I don't get why I know why they lowered it because they're stupid. But it's not too, like, I haven't ran into it in any 2 OP games. Who cares about Germany? They got game ended in 45. I'm down for BBs and all, but that can't stand the... honestly, the aiming system, I think it needs... like, it actually functions the same way a real aiming system for a ship does. However, it does not have the computer in it that adjusts for you and whatnot. So you kind of have to... It's like the most bare bones version of how you would aim guns on a ship. Which these ships, they did have fire control systems. I think Gaijin should add those so we have, like, something... Let's not rush the caps. Is UPS taking their sweet time to send that gamer grill bathwater? Yeah, they want it for themselves. Oh, look at this. Let's go with radiator. The thing over here's crazy. I'll leave it in that one. I don't entirely need to know what you're doing while you're watching. Will War Thunder ever have the 9-year-old army? There's a hint of a Swedish tech tree coming, so essentially, yeah. I keep getting killed by AAM in helicopter EC. Well, I don't have countermeasures because according to Gaijin is balanced. Um, what was I say? Get the HE219. Oh, you're right. I should get that thing. That would be the perfect setup, and I wouldn't have to grind out anything. Been watching G Squad clean house and War Thunder Cup. I have not. I was expecting them to clean house. Okay, you will be my shield. There's only one cap, so actually, you know, would be great. I am considering suicide while watching this. You having fun there? Just. Good night. Good night then, War Thunder King. I installed One Third after being killed by a floating Abrams like 5 weeks ago. Wait, let me. Here it is. So it's all. So this is almost nostalgic. I love it on Sim. The 1-3s destroy everything. Yeah, they do. They're great guns. I did ask G Squad if I could join them, and Slickby never responded. So he's also obviously in league with TEC. Wait, did you actually kill someone? How do... well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a pro team. It's for a YouTuber cup. Oh. Great. Being shot from behind a tree. Hey, Red Raven, come back here. Let's see, 4, 2. I love watching T95 trying to run from Artie. I should go to YouTube Cup with your I'm a pro worth. Well, you gotta get a YouTube channel, man. Ah, come on. Okay, let's try Tigerine again. I want Cat to be my dad. Oh, look at that. Spawn camping. You know, if Geisen just made it so you couldn't, like, get onto the sides of a spawn, just have the maps orientated so spawns aren't just random open fields, but, like, areas that have cover around them. And this wouldn't be as much of an issue. Help, my balls fell off. You should stay away from Chernobyl then. Or get a lead basket. Where'd that A-18 go? Oh, is that... Oh, come on. I totally got him. Ah, he did. Horrible wind take cover him. Thank you very much. Have you played the French Leo? Like the Leopard? No, I don't think France has one. Lol. Angled armor. Oof, that was a... Should have been a killer shot, but... There we go. Oh, come on, P-47s. Get out of here. I can't spawn in the plane. I guess it's tank destroyer time. They should add Tiger 1 to French Tree. Do you agree? I know they should not add Tiger 1 to French Tree. I don't even think the French actually use the Tiger 1. They should add Panther to the French Tree. Fight me, IRL. Everybody gets Tiger 1. There was plans for the Russians to put a 100mm cannon on the Tiger 1. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depends on how you look at it, they decided not to because it was a bit too powerful, a bit too big, and they had better tanks by then. Although I bet one day we will see a British Panther and maybe a was it the U.S. who captured a Tiger II and used it, but then accidentally killed what was it, 28 Shermans? Only his machine gunner? Wait, Red Ribbon, you have to stand behind me. I'll be your front armor. Got him. IS-2 with an 88. A Tiger 1 is literally a Spitfire of tanks. I was joking. It was but there was I believe it was the U.S. that did capture a Tiger 1 or Tiger 2 and used it for a little bit. Like, there's a few captured tanks I wouldn't mind seeing. right around there or something. Oh, is that him? Yeah. What? Angles. Tiger 3 with naval cannon. Like, God, I would love to see some werewoos, like, made up Tiger 3. We need self-propelled artillery vehicles. That'd be kind of fun. They would be, like, every tree could have a derp gun if that was the case. Not all of them could like lower their guns much at all, but I think it would be kind of fun just to have a few of them in game. More derp guns is great. IS-69 Tsar Bomba. Tyler Hancock, thank you for joining the squadron. JU88 with 88. Guys needs to add Tiger 6, armed with Carl Gustav and I can't pronounce that one. Flakvergen. Oh yeah, French. We're gonna play. Yeah. I swear, tank driving is the most useless one. I didn't even know it does. Yeah, it was a 88 millimeter recoilless rifle, essentially. I think they even had bigger ones. Guys who needs to, oh yeah, use the 219. Can I afford the 219? I'm pretty sure I can, actually. Actually, you know what? Let's do now let's do 2 and 3 just for the fun. Be really gonna pay some hackers to DDoS you. Yeah, so tank driving is completely useless anyways. I'm not liking the Wally too much. Too many Wallies gonna massacre top tier. Gadget needs to add AC-130. They need to add, yes, they need to add AC-130 with some sort of way to shoot the side guns more accurately. Not just have the regular gunner one. That would be pretty awesome. Don't forget to shamelessly plug the squadron in your videos to help us earn the vehicles. I had to research your, Oh, Well, just so you know, Squadron is a bit full, actually. So advertising would be pointless. I'd probably need to kick out some other members, but, There's a good amount. No, but I was gonna make a video. Actually, in my next video, I was gonna talk about the squadron vehicles a bit, and of course, I'll be bringing up my own squadron then. Add Tog 2, yes please. Would you recommend Domino's Pizza? No, I would not. I make my own pizza. But besides that, I don't really like delivery pizza. Like I don't know. I'm pretty make your own type of person. You gotta build it from the ground up yourself. Okay, so let's just march down the main road and not get killed. Oh. Red Raven, you're always spotted in the wrong spot. You don't even have decals on it. Because I haven't eaten, so I'm looking for options. I have Domino's, KFC, and store food near. You know, Domino's as pizza goes, it's better than KFC. I don't like KFC. At least it's not Little Caesars. Don't ever get pizza there. Burger King is like discount McDonald's, and McDonald's is like discount food. Actually, after the stream, I was planning to make my own pizza. Nice decals. I got some delicious cancer bushes. I can see you're being useful to your team. I am, yeah. That doesn't matter. We could like have them capture all the spots and then march out here and destroy. You work at Burger King? Well, I worked at a UPS, and you know UPS let me down. So, don't just don't ply your allegiances just because your job, because sometimes they let you down. Also, if you're gonna advertise their pulled pork sandwiches, do you need to disclose that you work for them? Tried Little Caesar once. It's literally a fast food pizzeria. Yeah, well, $5 pizza. You probably shouldn't be eating that. AT-111s versus Hurricanes. That'd be kind of funny. We could do higher tier bombers versus Hurricanes. Oh, that would be a cool idea. I love Little Caesars. It's edible food. You know, Gaijin needs to add flags that you can put on your tanks. You know what they need to add is like, not skins necessarily, but like being able to theme your tank different ways. Like have like just 3D objects that you place on, but have like a whole new skin for your tank that includes new 3D objects that are placed in a more precise way that you can't really do with the ones we have. And of course, it would have the same damage model, but it would just be neat. Old M22s versus Tiger 2s. Oh god. Oh, never mind. He was about to blast me out of here. You know, and yeah, no, it's more edible food. It's edible discs. Knock knock, who's there? FBI. Yeah, let's take the B point. Ha. You know what is a good place to get food? I don't know if it's like a public place, but like a pizzeria that I like going when I hang out with poor people was I think it was Papa Murphy's. But you had to cook the pizza at your own house, but you could get a really big pizza. And the reason why I said it was when I was hanging out with poor people is because with the food stamps, you can't buy hot food, but you can buy cold food. So them selling uncooked pizzas counts as cold food, so you can EBT the or food stamps the pizzas there. And they had good pizzas. I doubt it was healthy at all, though. You guys, we gotta cap the points. Oh, there's a dude over there. Well, the funny part was that the Papa Murphy's was like a few hours away from my poor friend's house, so we had to ride our bikes there and then walk or ride back. You can't really ride a bike for the pizza.
Over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Royal Rat, thanks for the $50 donation. Do you expect me to pay for your car or your car? What's up with the UPS? Okay, so I was telling this at the beginning, but no one was here anyways. Okay, so I'm upgrading my computer. I have bought all the parts. In fact, all of them except for the RAM have come here. I bought them on Amazon. I bought the RAM on Newegg because it was cheaper there. There was a sale. But Newegg seems to be trash at shipping. I bought them all the same day, but the Newegg stuff hasn't arrived yet. But it did arrive at the UPS office building or depot in my town. And I looked. So today I went and looked online for the. I looked online for the closing hours of the depot, and so I was thinking, hey, I could just. Oh, that was a good bomb run. I could just go there and pick up the package, and I wouldn't have to wait till Monday because they don't ship on Saturdays and Sundays. All right, time to carpet bomb these guys. So I go there. It closes at 5. I go there at 2:30, 2:40. And when I get there, there's a sign on the door, paper note, Tate, saying, we're closed at 2 for the weekend. No reason why, just, sorry, we're closed for the weekend to 2. So now I have to wait till Monday to be able to put the computer together. I just need, like, It's annoying. A UPS is typically good for me, good as well. I used to work for them too, so I have a lot of respect for them, because of bias. But this just annoys me. I don't want to like be too angry because I think the reason why they closed shop early is because it's kind of a hot day today, and that big old warehouse probably heats up like crazy, so they don't want to have to sit around in a God knows how hot warehouse for like a few more hours. But now I have to wait to get my RAM, which is annoying. I just need to update the BIOS in my because what I did is I bought, okay, so the motherboard I bought doesn't actually, it has a AM4 chip, or chipset or whatever, but it doesn't have a the BIOS won't recognize one of the new 3000 AMD processors, so I need to oh god, I need to update the drivers, and I bought another processor that I'm going to return just so I can update the drivers and return it. But I can't do that if I don't have the RAM for it, so I just have to wait. If that makes any sense. But I do plan to make a YouTube video talking about my computer upgrade. And there won't be a stream delay anymore, and once I upgrade it, and the video should be able to, I could even render in a higher resolution if I feel like it. I will now be picturing you as a fat guy from the King of Queens show. I do know the reference. I used to watch that show when I was young. Because, well, not really actively watch, but it just happened to pop on television every once in a while. That's too much freedom. We got we get 3 2 tanks now, 2 more T-29, E2, and E3. Oh god, more U.S. heavy tanks. Because there was quite a few models of the whatever series that was, the post-war T-30 heavy tanks. Now, in fact, I think one of them is actually missing. Like, has some super. It was no, it's the T-30. I think it had a I think it was APCR, but it could penetrate like a crazy amount. Oh god, no. But actually, the donation goal. When we were driving to the place at some kind of sketchy looking car dealership, I spotted a Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. I think it was a Trans Am. It could have just been one of the other Pontiac Firebird models, and I was like, oh man, I love that car. I cannot make it home, unfortunately. We're actually winning now. Oh, actually, no, we're not winning. Let's use this terrible tank destroyer. What is this guy doing? What are you doing? That's not how you spawn camp. I want the M6. Oh yeah, the M6. I believe there's quite a few versions of the M6. One with the T-29 turret, but also there's one with a 90mm cannon. I'm pretty sure. At least that's what it was looked like. And
You have triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Constellation prize. Here's $2. Thanks, man. I actually have gotten like, there was this one. Oh, no, that's a different story. But Like it's pretty funny. Like okay, here it is. I was one of the very first times I took out the R2Y2. This was years ago, back when I played ARB all day. Um, I went head on with I think it was a meteor. The meteor tore my wings off, but I noticed I could still fly. I fly pretty well too. So I bombed the ship. I think I unfortunately missed, which was lame, and I should have dropped the bomb and probably been able to deal with the meteor. But I bombed the ship, and I almost nearly made it back to base. But right at the very last moment, I crashed. I don't know. I think that's one of the things I loved most about this game, is like doing your best to get your damaged aircraft back to base, like just nursing the engine, turning it off and on over and over again, reducing the RPM, reducing the power to the engine when you need to. I need to get into the what is it called? Manual engine control. I think I'd be able to do some crazy stuff with that. I always loved the M6 and War Thunder. I have been waiting more since I first joined, but everyone hates it, so Gaijin doesn't care. It's a pretty fun. I like how it has two guns. That's probably my favorite thing about it. Even if the second gun's a bit useless. Actually, no, it's all right. You can but it lacks armor in certain spots in the front, especially now with the Tiger being down tiered and seeing that thing a lot more. Like the Tiger can just tear right through that thing's front, and you can't angle the armor because you have those 90mm cheeks that are just like a shoot me here spot. There should be a attack to D point notification whenever someone subscribes.
We no longer have the advantage.
We were winning just a second ago.
Attack the D point.
I have flown a B-17 home with half a tail missing many times. Yeah, that's so much fun when you do that stuff. B-17's actually as of late they've kind of destroyed bombers' tails, like they're just easily shot off. But before they did that, like the B-17 could actually take a lot of damage and still stay in the air. There was this one time I was flying the it was one of the Japanese 4-engine bombers. I didn't get damaged, but I was playing sim, and I bombed the base. I've avoided enemy contact. I flew back to base, and I was just about to man, that guy exploded. I was just about to land, and I noticed there's this damn tree just sticking up out of, like it was almost in the center of the damn runway. And I crashed and died, and it annoyed me so much. I think they've fixed it by then, but runways, like, especially in EC, can be very weird at times. If I, like, turn this game around in this stupid Beetle tank, I'm gonna be very impressed with myself. It's a state-of-the-art French tank destroyer. Destruction. This thing is so bad. But if you put a bunch of bushes on the front, people don't really know what to do with it. Mainly because you're facing like a bunch of noobs. You need to give your cat meds? Alright. Give your cat some of that medicinal stuff. Like, I love the mushroom turret on this thing. It's so dumb looking. Come on. Okay. We might actually be able to do it. They have probably about around the same amount of people as we do. At least one of them is in a plane. Oh, you already did it? Oh. Okay, please do not send nudes. There was a dude in my Discord who was posting, well, he claimed were memes, but it didn't look very memey to me. It looked very inappropriate. Is there someone shooting me? There is. Is this side armor actually doing something?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
No, I'm referring to the damage model mostly. The BRs somewhat, and the repair costs. That's not bad. But repair costs for bombers are interesting because if you make your bomb load and destroy a base, typically you make back what you would have lost in a repair. But it is just like really high stuff. But the damage model or the tails just seem to like fall off really easily, and it's unfortunate. Where'd that tank that was shooting me go? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we won anyways. Alright. That was supposed to be a meme game, but it ended up very stressful. What are we doing now? Bombers used to take a beating and keep kicking, but now they take 120 and you're out. Yeah. Well, honestly, I've had like, when I was trying to do custom battles a while back, I would find that just like a whole lot of 7.7s could take your tail off. It was really annoying. Pepperoni pizza has arrived. You want to play zeros? All right. Oh no! What we agreed upon, we were gonna take Ho Row. Well, let's play zero. I haven't played the zero in a while. M2, okay. Yeah, they're both 3.3. I haven't played this plane in a while. You don't have a Zero? Do you have any Japanese planes? Here, let's actually, what I want to do, I want to take out Rose. Oops. B-29 is nothing but a hanger queen. 60 per. Yeah, I know, that's crazy stuff. I don't know. Like, the question is, I haven't taken out, but like, if you do kill base, can you get your money back? The issue I've always had with B-17s, not B-17s, B-29s, is that they don't have, like, at least in Pacific maps, they don't have anywhere to land. They don't have any targets to bomb. They can just either die or fly to space and hope to win, or J out and get a crew lock. What was the Oh yeah, it's right here. 3.7. There is one Bond word that never dies, and it's the Hudson for the Brits. Thinking took a hell of a beating. Was even hit with an RP3. Wow. What? All right, here we go. Alright. I don't think 8.3. Wait, why is that arcade battles? There we go. About to jump to 8.3 arcade. One of my Discord bots demanded that I buy the Russian Hudson. I finally did for a meme, and I think I've used it maybe once or twice. Haven't had anything too much like amazing in it. Quick question, Dad. Can I request vehicles like E100 and IS7 as permanent ones? I cannot request them as permanent ones. I also already have the IS7, but those are like the super rare ones I can only rent every once in a while for like a few days. Oh god, let's use universal and stealth. Oh god, I hate this map. Wait a minute. It's been a while since I've taken off one of these carriers. Death of Yamamoto. 16 P-38s and versus 3 zeros and 2 jet bombers. You know, I actually I love the plane. I'm not good with the plane, but I love it. Is the I think it's the Hurricane. One of them. It's got 12 7.7s. Or not 12, but like yeah, I think it's 12 7.7s. IS-7 is indeed available in the marketplace. I don't have a hole in my right wing. Come on, guys, quit climbing. I don't have a P-38 nor a jet bomber. Oh. Yeah, the Mark II. The Mark 1 Late's also great. The Gaijin coins, I think they're supposed to come out as $1 each. I think they can vary on how you purchase them and also what country you're in. The J7W Shinden scares me. It scared me too at first, but then I learned how to master it and got pretty good in it. But then I haven't played in a while. I don't want to destroy my cool KD, not KD, but win-loss ratio. So I don't play it. You want to do ATGMs? We could do ATGMs versus bombers. Oh, aircraft. Probably a bomber. Pretty high up already. I think Sea Hurricane has 12 7.7 MGs. It was one of them. But it's a hilarious play because you have so much guns that don't do much damage. It's been fun, Bal. Peace out. All right, see you, man. I found it's extremely fun to fly arcade battles and fly up support bombers, engage. Yeah, that can be fun. Sometimes though, no one goes after the bombers, so you just are wasting your time. Oh, it's a aggressive B-25. You know, I need to take out B-24. I do not have GTA. Yeah, he's going down. You don't need to jump on him. Someone else is already down there. Alright, we got some 109s, F6. It's 5 AM here, but I love your streams. Thanks, man. Alright, I'm gonna fall on this guy. Nope. Oh, you're on him. That's what I love about Zeros, is they turn so easily. Oh, I don't know what that was, but mega chug. Imagine a Zero with 50 cows. That would be an unstoppable plane. It's good to see the Japanese team still wipe the floor. Just looked up her. Yeah. It's 9 p.m. It's 19 p.m. here. This is only 7. A Zero with Japanese ones or American ones? American ones, of course. But even if they were Japanese ones, that would be pretty cool. Because you would generally just have more ammunition. The U.S. Premium Zero should have 50 cals. I don't like the U.S. Premium Zero. The reason why it's in game is dumb. Like, U.S. captured it and then test flew it, so put it in game. But the U.S. also captured every single Japanese plane and test flew them. After the war, of course, so... Oh, here's the fun part of Saipan. How many of them are left? 5, and only one of them has a kill, so... That is not an AI plane. Oh, it is an AI plane. It's just like not flying with... There's a non-AI plane. He's about to be a very dead non-AI plane. No, he did. Yeah. So long as you can get them. It's kind of hard to deal with AI Hellcat when you have jets chasing you and your prop. Looks like someone just failed at landing. Wait, I have an idea. Haha. I don't remember these guys moving around at all. Crash, you better. I've noticed there's sounds when in cockpit view. Hey, I actually killed one with the machine guns. If you don't kill at least 2, you're big homo. I should have gotten at least 2 actually. I damaged one of them like crazy. At this point, I might as well use cannons. There we go. Gotta love night shifts. Oh, that was easy. Thought I was playing for Sim for a second. No, I was just using the cockpit aim to get these bots. There's no parallax there, so. And we're gonna have one enemy left. Congrats, you no longer have homo. He did. Do you know anything about the new sounds that were... Oh yeah! There's some sort of new sound something that was supposed to be added to the game later, but I have no idea if they ever did or not. Like, it was only a footnote, really, in the patch notes. And it's never been spoken of again. I think hopefully it'll come out soon. They're probably just having like... Well, they're probably like stuffed with a lot of other things, because there's quite a few things to handle. I guess hope new rank 5 jets, and then rank 6 jets, and a freaking MiG 17F. You know, there's actually a lot of MiG 17s that they could add. It's kind of stunning that they just jumped straight to MiG 19. I guess that's a good selling point, but there's some cool MiG 15s, the MiG 17s as well. I believe there's plenty with afterburners. They just kind of jumped over. Alright. That was fun. Over time. Here, let me get some wire real quick. Alright. Yes, September 20th is the release date, and the patch is actually only going to be released in Area 51. So to get the new vehicles, you have to go to Area 51. Gaijin should add the BF 109T. I agree. It should also add carriers, but I guess that's another argument. Wish they nerfed the orange rocket salvo on the jets. M901 will stay in place, right? Yes, unless it's moving. Which vehicles do you believe will Gaijin put for Operation Suffer? I think we're gonna get a skink, because that's the meme vehicle. Gaijin finally recognized the meme. Oh, that was weird. I can't really say what else. I'd love if they had that one, like, nuclear war tank. What was it called again? Object 269, I think. I don't remember. Hopefully the 4th of the month after 9.1 there is, and in December again, because last couple 2-3 years had 5 updates in 1 year. Yeah, there's likely to smash a bunch of updates into the last bits of the month. Send yours nudes. Don't send nudes. Not here, at least. Japan needs more light tanks. And light tanks that not the Gaijin didn't nerf to the ground. Did Gaijin nerf the scouting ability range, or is it a bug? I haven't noticed. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did nerf it. I want my German G91. Play Char 25. What one is the Char 25? Oh, they nerfed the scout mechanic? That's not surprising. Too good. Too much fun was being had. What is this? Probably gonna regret clicking this link. Oops, I think yeah, I got the right one. Custom battle for this? Yeah, after this. Not sure what exactly should be done, but whatever. Oh yeah, ATGMs versus bombers we could do. We could do one bomber versus a bunch of ATGMs. See how that works out. And like to talk about early MiG-15s. What? Oh. You know what actually I would love to see is more of the more early jet prototypes. Do you have the Focke-Wulf 189? I don't remember if I do or not. Is that the Owl? I don't remember. Oh. Target damaged. That sucks. I'm spading all my nation's 6.0 and above light tanks. Oof.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
That guy did not have a good day. Oof. I love this thing. The LE-15 was far better than the MiG-15, but the USSR went MiG due to the cheaper, easier mass production. Anyone heard of the MiG I-320? Maybe. I've looked at weird Russian prototype jets before.
Our victory is near.
Only a hit. Like a LA-200 on steroids. Does it also look like a cigar? Or other possible long things? Oh, they killed my gunner. Damn Panzer IIs. Yeah. Panzer II-C. There were one or two more Japanese World War II jets that Gaijin didn't add. Yes, because Gaijin's lazy. Not entirely, but kind of. Also, there's not a lot of information out there for the a lot of the Japanese jets. They could like see that's the thing is there's not a lot of information out there, but there's more information out there about these real jets than there are about the fake R2Y2 because it's fake. Well, it's mostly fake. It was an idea I think during the war. I forgot how much annoying yet fun this thing is to play. Did he really not see me? If it had a laser rangefinder, it would be amazing. But I can think you can say that about any tank. But there's the Key 201, which is like Kika but souped up, and apparently did have some work done on it. There was like some engine parts found not too long ago. There was the J7W with a jet engine, which may be fake, may not be. I can't, kind of hard to find any facts on that. There was this weird like rocket plane thing that Japan tried to make. I think it flew, but was only ever unpowered, an unpowered glider. Is it my impression that Gaijin is trying to promote minor nations like France lately? No, I think Gaijin's just pandering to French players. Like, because they had the big old celebration for the U.S. Holiday, 4th of July. But, so they kind of like, well, we can't celebrate that and then not celebrate the French one. Then we look biased, comrade. I'm not really sure why they choose what holidays. Like, sometimes they have Russian holidays for the Russian server, for Russian players, but not for American players or rest of the world players. Baka bomb. The Baka bomb isn't really a jet, more of a guided bomb. I don't think we're gonna see it in game because Gaijin made up reasons. Ooh. Oh, you got the Hogo. Or the Hago. Excuse me. My Japanese is awful. Time to get shot in the side. And where are all the enemies? Oh, come on.
Keep it up and victory will be ours. Enemy forces have captured the zone.
There we go. Now, Red Raven, please don't bump into me again. We need something to take out the new spa. Oh yeah, you're right. That's why I've been thinking that we're gonna get some sort of guided ordnance to counteract radar guided spags. I don't know what Gaijin's gonna do, but top tier seems like a mess, and I'm not sure if they know how to fix it. I think the reason why Gaijin doesn't want to add the Baka is because it has a pilot. But there's other Japanese aircraft. Apparently there's even like a plane based off the Oka that was supposed to be an interceptor.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
But I don't know if that's real or not. Oh, I was just about to get him. Please try to stream earlier next time. I will indeed. This time I was put off because I had a little journey to the post office or to the UPS office that unfortunately would end up fruitless because they decided not to work today. It's like 2 500s. I wonder what kind of the next leap Gaijin's going to take in technology.
Zones are under control.
Like, are we going to start seeing more and more modern planes with larger gaps between, like, technology, like we did with tanks, where it goes from, like, 50s to 60s to, like, 70s and 80s to 70s to 90s? Some nations have 80s tanks, but, like, it jumps a lot around there. Oh, I was gonna gunship him. The game decided to jerk around. Gotta go. Getting late. See ya. Alright. Thanks for coming by. Oh yeah, the F8 Crusader. That's most likely be the next patch thing. It could go 2000. I don't know if it was 2000. I think it was like 1900 or something, but essentially 2000. All right, let's do a custom battle. Hey, I've played War Thunder since 2012, and honestly, I'm about to ready to give up. Oof. Some of the things that Gaijin has been promoting or going towards as of late is unfortunate. It's all right, Foxy. You don't gotta worry about leaving us. Will French repair costs ever be normal? No. Alright, floats. That was a fun event back in the day. What map do I take? So I should take one of the boat maps. Or one of the, Spain. Oh god, no, please. Let's do this one. Let's do. Password is QQQQ. That sounds about right. Didn't realize I was live. Do you think Japanese Type 10 will come to the game? Honestly, I do actually think we could see it sooner than most people assume. The DMM or whatever seems to have been doing a lot with trying to improve the Japanese tree by getting information on more modern vehicles. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, just a second. Yes, you are allowed to join. Password is here. I'll type it again. Apparently, I misspelled password. All right, I'll give you a second. Like what kind of like we could do Death of Yamamoto, but that might be kind of boring because it's just two Japanese fighters and some bombers versus a squad of P-38s. I can tell you who's gonna win that. Here sucks the big fat D point. Thank you very much, PG. Your contributions to the stream are incalculable. Your repair cost, French sucks. Good thing I already spaded the Lorraine. Back when it was 6.7. When it was 6.7, that was disgusting. When it was like, wasn't it 6.3 or something at one point? I don't know. The thing was murdered. I'm not entirely sure exactly what we're going to be doing, but we could just do Japan versus US. Domino's was pretty good. For at least for the last minute meal. Why did I type that there? I wanted to type it here. Whatever. What we could do? I don't know what we could do. BR You know, actually, what we could do is we could have B-17s versus zeros. Just a big group of U.S. bombers, and have zeros attack them. Here, I'll send you an invite. Wait. You're in here. Ha! Oh, B-24s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the B-24. Yeah, I do, because I'm researching the other thing. Well, if you don't have the B-24, you can just take the B-17. Oh, I can't have any more friends. I'm not. It's not allowed. Alright, it's fun with Dan. Yeah, okay. Let's we don't exactly have a whole lot of people, so let's get 3 bombers, ideally B-24s, and I guess the rest would be zeros. Or maybe we could do. I guess what model of zero doesn't exactly matter. Or B-18. Wrong mention in the chat. Just make it B-29 versus zeros and it'll be fine. I don't have B-24, B-17, or zero. What? That is highly disrespectful to not only the Constitution of Independence and the Bill of Rights, but also the Emperor. You should be ashamed. Shamed. One B-29 versus hella zeros. We could do well. If you don't have a zero, I guess there's some other planes you might be able to take. Like, here, let me open the wiki real quick. B-29s. We'll do B-29s versus jets some other time. The key 43s, those are pretty neat, kind of zero-like. There's always the naval zero, which is really low. Key 10s. Oops. We are in a custom match. It's up to you. Trying to figure out how it works. How it works is that you'll see. Don't worry. Just spawn in a zero. That's all you need. Oh wait, no, you're in a bomber. Yeah. It seems you have yeeted yourself. All right. T114. Oh yeah, teams. I forgot about that. Actually, cross should be... Freedom choppers. R-E-A-D. No, you don't need to read it. I think my brain is falling apart. I'm forgetting how to spell words. All right. Oops. I said weeb to a friend of mine as a joke, and then he reported as a joke. Now I can't type for a week. Don't worry, it's just a joke. Yes, drop bombs on B-24s. I spawned too soon for that. Please don't ram. I know the Japanese did that sometimes, but they typically did it to boats. Oh, they didn't spawn the carrier with us. That doesn't look like a 0. It's a 0-er. I'm ramming with bombs. Okay, so the way I see it is that if we don't attack all at once, there's a good chance of us getting murdered. Now, if I remember right, bombers spawn pretty high. Oh, oh my. They are very high up. Get climbing, boys. This isn't going to be easy. Where'd they go? Oh, they're right above us. I want my J2M5. Oh wow. Oh wait, he ripped his wings. Rip. Speaking of. That was a little too close for comfort. Worth under Russ and word Arb. I can't sleep. Oh, that's not good. I had the same issue last night. If I had maybe gone to bed earlier, might have been able to get to the UPS office a bit sooner, but I should drop my bombs or drop my bombs on the bomber. If you can drop bombs on a bomber, that would be amazing. Oh god. There's a key 10. You know what I could do is put it on a different map and give us airfield spawns. It seems I am getting the bombers to shoot at me. Oh, never mind. Is that a B-34 over there? Okay, the only way that we deal with this. No. Okay, I got this, guys. I have the extra large 0. Yeah. Ah. I forgot there's a cannon on the front of this thing. Interceptors allowed? No. Stick to the 0s, but maybe if you have a bomber, we could do some bombing attacking. I'll avenge you. Oh, he's on fire. It's fun with Dan. J2M2'd him.
Our victory is near.
Don't kill him. Alright. Oh. Seems the aircraft, the ships are gonna get him before you do. Can you ask War Thunder Russ if he can give me give me one last and final chant, please? What? You can ask him. He's in the he's talking in the chat. Yeah, you gotta say the J2s are amazing planes. Must kill another filthy American bomber. Oh, careful there! He almost rammed me. Do you think blueprint vehicles should come to War Thunder? I actually would disagree. As of now, blueprint vehicles should not come to War Thunder, as there's a large change in how vehicles typically go from blueprint to steel for various reasons. That was a slick move there. Oh god. I honestly do believe that eventually Gaijin will start adding paper tanks and paper planes to the game. Once they start running out of material, especially the modern stuff, which won't... I think like 2 more years and we're going to be out of new, amazing modern tanks. Apparently this counts as a crash. My engines are still working, don't kick me out yet. Whatever.
Launching our attack. Need cover.
spinning thing number 4 has stopped.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them.
He blocked you? Well, just let it be then. Don't worry if he blocked you or not. Now you're speaking different languages. What's the setup? What do you mean by that? It's Dutch. All right. Now we gotta wait for everyone to get out. Yes, I do have a custom game mode going. The setup, right now we're gonna do, it seems Pep 8's versus some sort of German plane. I think I'll take it Pep 8 because everyone seems to want to go to Germany. Hampton. Yeah, what an K4. I'm gonna say no on the K4. How about uh they found him in secret documents. Nobody has the Widow 9Z. The thing is, the G6 would tear apart a few bombers easily. So we need something that's balanced. the reason why War Thunder hasn't added the rest of the World War II vehicles, there is a lot of them to add, is because it's quite easy to market to. Oops. Let's do Moscow. Stalingrad, here we go. That's a weird capture of the zones. No. I know what we need. I think this will work. So I can just do this. Haha. Oh, look at that. Can I use the Ju-88 as a fighter? See, the issue is that I don't want you to take something that has like a billion 50 cals on it, or not 50 cals, but a billion cannons on it, and instantly delete bombers. Can we use? Well, we're kind of assaulting this time, I guess, because we're taking Russian bombers. No, everyone's taking Russia. Um, MiG bomber variant. I think there was a Yak 9 that can drop bombs, but no, it has to be bombers. Hmm. I've decided on the plane is going to be if Mark 100, 109. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh yeah, and it has E in the name. I don't know what a Mark 100 is. Is that the is that the B or the A? Hey, PG Noob's here. Also, Gaijin talked about naval mines that were gonna be added. Then they didn't. Did some research and found out some Soviet submarine World War II era also could carry those. So hopefully subs this year. I don't think subs this year. Maybe next year. Top 154. Why is there a Seahawk? Who's in the Seahawk?
Attention to the designated grid square.
All right, so the plan for the bombers is just gonna bomb the bases and then the airfield.
I agree.
AR2, what? You're ruining our style, man. If I'm watching your team while our other team does count as stream sniping, technically, however, there's a bit of a 30-second delay.
Returning to the airfield.
Since there's a little bit of a delay, not really. It won't help you too much. I guess those are technically modern Russian colors, so. Um, Wargaming Russ, just a J out and spawn again. You do get an air spawn right over the runway, so it's not too much of a biggie. Yeah, if he kills anybody, besides, if he kills anybody if he kills anyone down here, he is gonna be kicked. If he doesn't jump out now, he's gonna be kicked. Okay, apparently he died. It's a pack a punch 109. So dumb. Well, it counted you as a kill because you had your wings slightly muffled by the air around his airplane. Yeah, crit somebody and then they die. You don't get a kill. It's annoying. Well, I know there's a HE100, which I'm fine with, but well, where'd that guy come from? I guess I'm flying in the clouds. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna kick you guys if you don't spawn in an E. Alright? Yeah, okay. Well, it seems nobody's gonna listen to the rules. Somehow there's a US player. A BF 109E variant. There are 3 of them. Or, yeah, 4 actually. And they're very early on, so I know you all have them because you all love the German tree. There's the E1, the E3, and the E4. There's also the E7, but that's an event vehicle. And there's the Japanese E7, but Yes, return to the custom lobby. Try this again. Doesn't need. They don't need anyone to switch. I just would request you guys to spawn in the plane that I asked you to spawn in, or something of equal power. Like the F series has what was it? F1. They got more engine power. They're better planes overall. I think this thing even can carry more cannons. Also, there's the cool factor of having everyone having this similar plane. The HE100 was allowed because I first said that thing, so I didn't want to like punish anyone for making them confused. One wrong and two right. Two number. Thing we could do is German bombers versus U.S. planes, and it'll be like invasion, America invasion. Spitfire Mark II. So yeah, let's do P-40s versus whatever German bomber you have. I want to change the map up. Unfortunately, there's no U.S. maps except for one that is very not U.S. No jets. Balloon Sumar is too long. We could do this one. I think everyone gets an air spawn here. Well, maybe. Oops. Where's the change team button? Oh. Any German bomber. I'm thinking I haven't researched the straight P40 yet. Oh, did you could I've changed the planes. We're gonna take. It's gonna be any German bomber because they're all kind of trash, versus P61 or P51. But also, of course, have a ground spawn. And it seems I have kind of messed the teams up a bit. I wanted the U.S. to be stars, but whatever. Let me make sure I got things right. Yeah, it's just Essen. It looks kind of like a USE area. Oh yeah, I need to select vehicles. Hello, Sweden Cat Gamer. No, not ground spawn. Not the almost spaded things all over again. What's the password? Here, let me get that to you. Password, as always, is QQQQ. Oop. QQQQ. I don't want to do P51s versus ME262s. I kind of know the result. I think the Griffin Spitfires actually perform better. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't, like, become a complete trash fest. S-P-A-W-N. Oh my god. I flex tape the chair. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't know. The P-61 is pretty good at murdering bombers, so. All right. Seems very hipster. Take some H-fires just for the hell of it. Hey, you got a Swedish I honestly really like P-51s. I think they look cool. So if the Swedish tree does get a few, even if they're like super copy and paste, they'll be pretty neat. I was expecting more P-61s because they're pretty good. Oh, a 288. So I seen how there's two guys way up there. I don't think people are following those rules. Yes, we gotta defend our cheeseburgers from the fascists. Man, that guy, they went down fast. HE-200, or FW-200. It's one of my favorite planes. See if I can get him with the rockets. Nope, I suck with rockets. At least advanced planes. I'm pretty good with them tanks. I got too close to actually aim well there. Truce. Oh god. That counts as a bomber, doesn't it? Oh, the ME-64 is taking out artillery. Oh god. They're already here. Although, bombing the airfield's pointless because you haven't bombed all the...
The enemy's getting closer to victory. Somebody attack him! Attack the enemy!
He nuked himself. Like, I wish Gaijin would have more historical events. Like balanced historical events with like a more tight on what planes you can play. I think they were doing some of those recently. Like, of course, like take balance into consideration more than the historical aspect of it, because then no one would play it if it wasn't balanced. Pilot snipe.
Commencing attack!
If Gaijin had better AI, historical could be made both balanced and fun. That's true. Unfortunately, the War Thunder's AI is almost brain dead. If you could even call it AI, it's basically just straightforward scripts. You can't just yell truce though, people don't shoot at you.
Launching an attack!
You know, actually would be real nice. You shoot me again. Is if Gaijin allowed more control over custom battles, like I don't know, just setting up wind conditions and vehicle limitations, and just like make it more complex on what you can restrict and not restrict.
Attack the enemy!
Let me see if I can bomb this guy. Not bomb, but rocket him. Oof. It's too many. Maybe if there's one of us, he could outmaneuver, but not that much. Like, it would be nice if you could add, make it so there's more bases that spawn, or make it so that artillery doesn't shoot at the enemies. Just have little things that It would be funny is if you can make it so rockets reload instantly, or not instantly, but very fast. But you can't use your main gun, so you would have to use rockets. Like I'm about to do on this guy. Oh, I missed. How is one of their bases damaged? Nice convoy you got there. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Like me missing all those shots. Jesus. I believe 50 cals can kill light tanks. Stop shooting me. You're supposed to... Oh god, they actually are gonna win. I'm over here dancing with gay boy PG. The enemy's still dropping fat loads on our base. Oh, Wellington. I think the Germans need some planes for this to be a balanced game mode. That'd be interesting.
Take him down.
Like if they had a good few 109s, it'd be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna rocket this sky whale right here. Oh man, we won. Yeah. Yeah, I think if the enemy team had just a few 109s, that game mode could be toughed out just right. So what now? Well, it's been about 3 hours, so I'm gonna end the stream because I'm hungry and have to make pizza. So thanks all for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did not, don't hit the like button. If you did, do hit the like button. If you wanna support me, you can donate because that works. I think there's a join button that like does a month things like that's how you say Patreon, but ME410s versus Viewfighters. But anyways, yeah, thanks for coming by. Hope you had a good time. And hope to see you soon in the future streams. Yeah. I need to turn this off now. End stream.